So guys, welcome to another episode of my Manchester United career mode. Today is a huge episode. We have the second leg of the Champions League semi-final against Juventus. If you did miss yesterday's episode, there will be a series playlist down below in the description. We played away at Italy against Juventus. We did beat them 2-0. That's right, we got 2 away goals. Juventus didn't get a home goal. So we're going into the game at Old Trafford at home in the semi-finals of the Champions League. 2-0 ahead after the first leg. So we're in the driver's seat. We are in the position most likely to make it to the Champions League final, and that is insane. This is only our first season in the Champions League, and we have the opportunity, if we do play well here, to go into the Champions League final, which is just insane. But there still is a task at hand. We do still have to play well in this game at Old Trafford and try and don't let Juventus get any away goals. But the first highlight in this game actually fell straight from kickoff. Juventus knew that they are 2-0 down. We picked up 2 away goals. They have to get goals very, very soon, or else this leg is going to blow out and we will take control and go into the Champions League final. They had the first opportunity straight from kickoff, but in the 20th minute, we have Wayne Rooney on the ball, sees Hernandez in a great position. He does a fake shot to get around Martin Caceres there, takes a shot, and Hernandez, that's right, has picked up a goal. It's 1-0 at Old Trafford, but most importantly, it's 3-0 on aggregate. That's right, we are so close now to the Champions League final. We can taste it. But not long after that, in the 28th minute, Wayne Rooney tries to play through Hernandez, uses his pace very well there. Now to outpace Caceres there. He makes it 2-0. Hernandez has picked up his second goal. It's now 4-0 on aggregate, and I am certain right now, right here, you guys can probably agree with me here, that we will be advancing into the Champions League final. We weren't done with there. Wayne Rooney's going to pick up another goal. It's Manchester United 3, Juventus 0. It's 5-0 on aggregate. That's right, in this game over the 2 legs. I have not seen our team play this good. Our 31 game unbeaten streak in the league did come to an end in the last episode. So sadly that came to an end. But this seriously was our best game that we have played throughout this whole season in both legs. Away at Juventus, home at Old Trafford in England. It's going to end on aggregate 5-1 as Juventus did get a late goal back through Marquisio. It ends 3-1 at Old Trafford, 5-1 on aggregate, and guys, that is correct. We will be going into the Champions League final. That won't be played in the next episode, but the one after that. And the team that we will be coming up against in that Champions League final will be Chelsea. That's right. Chelsea beat Marseille 4-2 on aggregate in the semi-finals after they were 2-1 down after the first leg. They did win the second leg 3-0. It's Manchester United versus Chelsea in the Champions League final, which in real life, I think it was about 9 years ago now, United did play Chelsea in the Champions League. We all know how that ended with Manchester United winning on penalties. Is the same thing going to happen? We'll have to wait and find out. We're still sitting first. We are 8 points ahead of Tottenham, but we do have a game in hand. Manchester City are sitting down in mid-table. That's right, Manchester City sitting down in mid-table. As a United fan, that is awesome to see. We have still not lost against Manchester City in all the Manchester derbies so far in these 2 seasons in this career mode. I really want to keep that undefeated streak against City going. City are starting a 4-4-2 for this game. Benzema and Bony will be starting up front. Surprisingly, they do have Vidal and Götze on the bench, and so is Tim Krul on the bench. But we all know how strong Manchester City are. But they did really hit the ground running, you can say. They really came out with a really attacking us in this game. Really felt like they were starting in ultra attacking, and that really ultra attacking, as I just mentioned there, really did show off and pay off in the 5th minute as City do have a player wide. They play the ball to him. It was Navas there, and it's Manchester City who take the early lead in this Manchester derby at home at Old Trafford. But pushing on into the 33rd minute, City on the attack again, but Evans is going to win the ball. He's going to try and look for Jackson Martinez. Yaya Toure with the intercepting header. It's to Boney, the header did land to. It's Boney who's going to play just outside to Benzema, who takes a shot, and what a chance it was for the former Real Madrid man to double City's lead and make it 2-0 at Old Trafford, but his shot does go wide of the goal. Fantastic chance there for Benzema to double City's lead, but fortunately for us, he did put it wide. But yeah, again, City were all over us throughout the first 60 minutes of this game, as Boney plays over top to Benzema with the header, with another opportunity carrying Benzema. This time, he did have his header on target, but this time, David De Gea does pull off a save. But in the 63rd minute, we do have a throw-in. It's Antonio Valencia who plays it to Mata, who plays it to Jackson Martinez, who plays it to Ashley Young. And in the last episode, Ashley Young did pick up 2 goals from 3 games. He picks up another goal in the Premier League. And Ashley Young has levelled it at 1-1 in the Manchester derby. But in the 78th minute, we do go on the attack here. Jackson Martinez with a great ball to Ashley Young. Could have went himself, but did the team thing. Played over top to Mata, and Mata is going to finish that one. The Spaniard who did start this game, Mata makes it 2-1 in the 80th minute. And that's right, Mata just did get that one under Joe Hart. We are now 2-1 in the lead against Manchester City after being 1-0 down. And we are so close to becoming the champions of the Premier League. There's not long to go, guys. Will we be crowned Premier League champions? We are the favourites. We are about, you can say, 10 points ahead of Spurs, so we should be winning this Premier League title. It's a win against Manchester City, 2-1. Fantastic result. 2 great games to kick off today's episode. We're actually going to have 4 games in today's episode. Then we are going to have the Premier League finale in the next one. And then after that, we have that huge Champions League final. But after that game, Mata just wanted to remind me, yes, he did get the winning goal, but he still wants to leave during the transfer window at the beginning of season number 3. So we've played 34 games. We are 8 points ahead of, I want to say it was Tottenham Hotspur, yes it is, but we're coming up against Arsenal at the Emirates. They're sitting in the top 4, and if we do win this game, that's right, if we pick up 3 points here, we will be crowned the Premier League champions. That's right, we pick up a win here against Arsenal, we will be crowned the Premier League champions, because after this game, I'm pretty sure it'll be about 3 games to go, or 4 games to go, wait, there's 3 games to go, sorry, and we will be 12 points ahead of 11 points, sorry, of Spurs. But anything can happen. We could draw this game, we could lose, and still leave the Premier League title wide open. Can Spurs come with a late comeback and win the Premier League title? We'll have to wait and find out. But I'm starting the 4-5-1 formation for this game with Rooney. He'll be starting up front, and Carrick and Fellaini as the 2 central attacking midfielders. Not really my strongest lineup, but still a lineup that can pick up the points here against Arsenal to win us the Premier League title. But in the 6th minute of this game, from 32 yards out, Wayne Rooney is going to step up to take this free kick. We all know how well Wayne Rooney can strike a free kick, and yes, he is. With 2 bars of power, Wayne Rooney in the 6th minute has put that free kick into the top corner, and nothing that Szczesny could have done. We've taken the lead in the early stages of this game at the Emirates against Arsenal. What a free kick it was from Wayne Rooney. Rooney stepping up from 32 yards out and placing that one into the top corner. It's a fantastic finish there from Wayne Rooney. And these highlights do show just how good of a goal it has been. So as I mentioned before, our undefeated streak did end in the last episode. That's right, we lost to Aston Villa at Old Trafford. 31 games undefeated came to an end in the last episode. But from that, we've hit back quite well with games against Juventus both legs. Also, a game that we just had just before against City. And this game against Arsenal, we have taken the lead. And I don't know if you guys actually know this. I didn't mention it before this game, but the last time we were at the Emirates was in the Champions League quarterfinals, and we did lose 2-0 against Arsenal, and Dzeko did score both goals, but Dzeko was nowhere to be seen for this game, as in the 49th minute, Memphis Depay plays it to Ricardo Rodriguez, who plays it inside to Ander Herrera, who plays it to Wayne Rooney, who plays it back to Herrera, and all he had to do there was just really put that one on target, but he did put that one wide. A fantastic chance there for Herrera to double our lead and secure the 3 points and the Premier League title. But in the 61st minute, Dzeko did have a chance, but his shot is saved from David De Gea. But in the 86th minute, over top ball to Thomas Rosicky, who's going to look to play it inside here. Actually tries to play to Cazorla. Rafael plays it to Fellaini, who tries to clear out the ball. Rosicky is there, plays it to Cazorla, who plays it to Alexis Sanchez. And with only 1 minute to go, that's right, there was only 1 single minute to go, Alexis Sanchez has leveled it at 1-1, and the game is going to end in a 1-1 draw. So he could have sealed the Premier League title in this game, but Sanchez comes to the rescue, you can say, for Arsenal, and keeps the Premier League hunt alive. But we do have a greater goal difference than Spurs. You guys will be taking a look at the league table just before this game against Liverpool. So this huge game against Liverpool at Anfield, and coming to the end of the season, we are having big games. Just 3 games in a row here in today's episode have been games against City, Arsenal, and now Liverpool. We are 9 points ahead of Tottenham with 3 games to go. So with 3 games to go, if Tottenham do win all their 3 games, they will have enough points to win the Premier League title, but that is if we lose all our games. We get a single point here against Liverpool, we will be crowned the champions of England, champions of the Premier League. How insane would that be, guys, if we do win here, or even pick up a point, and we'll be crowned the Premier League champions after the 2nd season of the Manchester United career mode. We'll have to wait and find out. Anything can happen in this game. But what an episode it has been. A game against Juventus, as I did mention before, a game against City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. But the first highlight, Liverpool were on the attack. Blind does win the ball. He plays it to Jackson Martinez, as he's going to play to Mata, who plays it over top to Hernandez, who's going to run onto it, and Chicharito with the shot. The Premier League top goal scorer does put that one wide. There would have been a fantastic opportunity to score there, and then after that, we would have only been, say, 70 minutes until we be crowned the Premier League champions. But pushing on into the 31st minute, Balotelli plays over top to Markovic. It's Markovic who's going to whip it across to try and find Martinho. The ball does fall out to Felipe Coutinho there, as he whips it across to find Balotelli with the header, but that is a save, a pretty easy save for David De Gea. But in the 51st minute, Liverpool on the attack here. It's Henderson who's going to play it to Coutinho, who's got the ball down the wing. Going to look to play it inside to Henderson. He does take a shot, and it is some great defending there from Phil Jones to make sure that that shot does not go on target, and does not trouble David De Gea in goals. But pushing on into the 74th minute, Phil Jones does have a free kick. He plays it to Nathaniel Clynes. He plays it to Angel Di Maria, who plays it to Jackson Martinez, trying to look for an option here to try and get ourselves on a goal. Actually plays it over top to Chicharito, takes a touch, puts that one into the back of the net. We are 13, if this game stays at a 1-0 advantage, we will be 13 minutes away from being crowned the Premier League champions. But not long after that goal, only 2 minutes later, Liverpool do go on the attack here, try and level it at 1-1. It's over top ball, Thiago Aspas. His header does go into the back of the net, but the linesman has given him offside. That's right, in the 80th minute, Liverpool had the chance to level it at 1-1, but yeah, Aspas was offside. But after the 90 minutes, it's going to end Liverpool 0, Manchester United 1, and we all know what's going to happen from here, guys. Let's take a look at the league table. 36 games played, 2 games to go. We are 11 points ahead of Tottenham Hotspur, and that is right, guys. I can say it right here, right now. Manchester United are the Premier League champions. We will be receiving the Premier League trophy in the next episode, so you cannot miss that one. That'll be coming out tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for support on season number 2. I wouldn't have won this Premier League title without your guys' transfer suggestions, etc. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to go ahead and drop a like rating, drop a comment down below I could personally respond to. Also subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll see you all on my next video.